The Crystal Crown Hotel was home to the city's wealthiest guests. Every evening, politicians, celebrities, and billionaires dined beneath sparkling chandeliers. Among the staff was 26-year-old Sophia. Quiet, polite, and always smiling, she worked as a waitress. She rarely spoke more than necessary, leading many people to assume she wasn't very educated. One Friday evening, billionaire investor Richard Ashford entered with several business partners. Known for his arrogance, he expected perfection. While taking their order, Sophia accidentally placed the sparkling water on the wrong side of his plate. Richard frowned. "So this is the level of service now?" he sneered. Sophia apologized and corrected the mistake. Richard wasn't finished. "I suppose they hire anyone these days. Can you even read? Or are you completely illiterate?" The restaurant fell silent. Other waiters looked down. Some customers pretended not to listen. Sophia calmly looked at him. Then, without raising her voice, she answered in perfect English. "I'm sorry my service wasn't satisfactory." Richard smirked. Then she continued in flawless French. "Je vous présente mes sincères excuses." Everyone turned. Then Spanish. "Lamento mucho el inconvenient." Richard's smile disappeared. Then Mandarin Chinese. His business partner stared. Finally, she spoke Arabic with perfect pronunciation. The dining hall became completely silent. Richard blinked. You speak all those languages?" Sophia smiled. "I also speak Italian and Portuguese, but I didn't want to keep your dinner waiting." The room erupted into applause. For the first time in years, Richard Ashford had absolutely nothing to say. Little did anyone know, this waitress had a story no one could imagine. The next morning, a video of the confrontation spread across social media. Millions praised Sophia. Reporters wanted interviews. Richard Ashford wanted answers. He quietly asked the hotel manager about her. What he discovered shocked him. Sophia wasn't an ordinary waitress. She held master's degrees in international relations and linguistics. She had studied in France, China, Spain, and Lebanon on academic scholarships. She once worked as a translator for humanitarian organizations, helping refugees communicate with doctors and government officials. When her father became seriously ill, Sophia left her prestigious career to return home. Medical bills consumed her savings. To support her family without complaining, she accepted a waitress job at the Crystal Crown Hotel. She never mentioned her education because she believed respect should never depend on titles. Meanwhile, Richard couldn't stop thinking about his own words. He had spent his life judging people by expensive suits and luxury watches. Now he realized he had judged someone extraordinary based only on an apron. Determined to make things right, he returned to the restaurant. But Sophia politely declined his expensive gift. "I don't need compensation," she said. "I only hope you'll never make someone feel small again." Those words hurt more than any public embarrassment. Richard left without another word. But he wasn't finished trying to earn forgiveness. Weeks later, Richard announced a new scholarship foundation for students from low-income families. The first person he invited to speak at the launch was Sophia. Thousands attended. Standing on stage, she told her story. "I've been called poor. I've been called invisible. And once, I was called illiterate." The audience listened in complete silence. She continued, "Education teaches languages. But kindness teaches humanity. Someone may wear a uniform today and lead a company tomorrow. Never confuse someone's current job with their potential." Richard stepped onto the stage. In front of everyone, he apologized. "I believed money made people important. Sophia reminded me that character is worth far more." The audience stood and applauded. Months later, hundreds of students received scholarships through Richard's foundation. Many of them came from families just like Sophia's. One young girl asked Sophia, "What's the most valuable language you know?" Sophia smiled. "The language of respect." The audience rose to their feet once again. Because everyone realized the greatest lesson that day wasn't about speaking 5 languages. It was about treating every human being with dignity, regardless of their job, clothes, or circumstances. And that lesson was priceless.